Have you ever wondered how you could never miss a race of the NASCAR Pepsi Cup Series? Well, if you scroll over to the playlist tab, scroll down a little bit and find this little section here, you will see all of the archives from every race of the Napa/Pepsi Cup Series to ever be run. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe on all these videos and enjoy.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Hello and welcome everyone to Reno, Nevada. We are here for the season finale here in season 5. Already 12 races down, just one to go, and we're all going to end it here. The champion's already been crowned. Obviously for everyone else there's still a battle as they try to raise their final standings, but Christopher Bell on top cannot be caught in the championship. So today, for us watching, it's pretty much just a fun day. No worries about the points, unless your favorite driver isn't Christopher Bell, in which case they will still be fighting for a position. But anyways, here's your ones to watch. Kyle Larson in the 5 leads the race today as he'll lead us to the green. He starts from pole position. Kevin Harvick makes his final ever Pepsi Cup Series start. He will retire and be replaced by Josh Berry for next season. Kyle Busch also starting up front in that 8 car, has come really close to winning these past couple of weeks, but has been unsuccessful with spinning in Iowa and then a crash and so much going on. Same thing at the road course. Christopher Bell looks to break the record for most wins in a single season today. We'll see if he could do that, going for 4 on the season. SRT 0616 leads the field to the green. He will be alongside Rodco Racing on row number 1. The 1 Mile Cup Series and Coca-Cola Cup Series are in row number 2. Trevor Banana and Stop Motion Brothers make up row number 3, with Hartford Menard and NLS Network in row number 4. Mickey and Jeffy Show is alongside the TMCS Racing Network in row 5, and the Jimmy John's Cup Series is alongside Earl Racing Productions in row 6. Behind them, NASCAR Mini Stop Motions lines up alongside Noah's Gaming 2.0, and Gavin Beers 12 is alongside Zach on the track in row number 8. Nitro Apple and Timothy Tacos make up the 9th row, and rounding out the top 20 today we have the gaming duo 12 and Allegiant. Row number 11, this would be Bryce Plush Productions and Penske King 22, and Can 142 is alongside Noah Probably in row number 12. Row 13 is R Alamo alongside RS Conover, and My Wi-Fi Crashed is alongside Luigi Plush Productions behind them in row 14. Mr. Coffee YT and Drake and Friends make up the 15th row of the grid, with Log Drive and Dizzy Cat behind them, row 16. And rounding out today's field in the 33rd and 34th positions, we have the SMCS Racing Network and Mr. Fly to the Sky. Final time we'll be using those sign-up E's in a race, as this is the final race of the season, and it all gets reset for next season as the pace car heads into the pit lane. 10 laps up ahead for the season finale. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. We are racing in Reno. Good jump from Kyle Larson. He leads them onto the back straightaway. And behind him, Harvick moves up into second. His last race ever. Can he close out an amazing career with a win? He hasn't done so. Well, he has done so recently, I should say, this season, as recently as just a few races ago, 3 races ago, in North Dakota. Harvick went to victory lane on the oval there. Kyle Larson still hanging on, though, to the race lead. Kyle Busch in 3rd in that 8 car. Christopher Bell looks to be running strong as well, up to 5th. Here goes Harvick down the inside and trying to take the lead. Can't quite do it there, but Larson gets a bit high, and that allows Harvick to go by, with Kyle Busch now trying to take second. He will do that into turns 1 and 2. Kevin Harvick leading the way in his final start. Can you even make this stuff up? as he comes out at turn number 4. Crash at the back. Zane Smith into the wall in his final race in the 51. Of course, earlier this year it was announced that Justin Haley would be joining Rick Ware Racing. He will be in the 51 next season, replacing Smith. And Zane Smith is out of this race as Kevin Harvick will take the halfway bonus, getting 25 points for him here. Here's a look what happened, and Zane just in... Well, I mean, if you're looking for a new contract for next season, I guess taking a corner too tight and hitting a wall isn't really the way to do that. But anyways, the leaders and everybody head on to pit road for what should be the final stop of the season. Kyle Busch is in, complaining that the car is a little bit tight, but still making ground up on Harvick before that yellow came up. Kyle Larson was running third at the time of the yellow, so after starting on pole, saying the car is just as well a bit too tight. We saw him almost hit the wall there coming out of turn 4 when Harvick went by, and Kevin Harvick saying the car is perfect. He will just get 4 tires and fuel, no adjustments on the 4 car. And Chase Elliott will win the race off of pit road in that beautiful Kelly Blue Book Napa, or not Napa, just normal Chevrolet here today for Hendrick Motorsports. He will restart on the front row as the leader alongside Kevin Harvick here for the second half of the season finale. Green flag is back in the air. We are racing once again as they head down to turn number 1. Harvick trying to use that outside line. Looks like it's going to work out of turn number 2. Behind them, trouble. Kyle Larson gets turned. Chris Buescher, Tyler Reddick, Denny Hamlin, many more involved, and a huge crash on the back straightaway, bringing out the caution and now the red flag. Big wreck. 17 cars you saw there involved. Just half the field is gone. I mean, everybody. Hamlin, Reddick, Keselowski, Bubba Wallace, Austin Cindric I saw involved, William Byron, who we should see on screen there, Alex Bowman. So many drivers involved. Pole sitter Kyle Larson as well. There he is. Daniel Suarez, you see in frame as well. Martin Truex Jr., not sure if I mentioned him. Man. Chris Buescher, Chase Briscoe, so many heavy contenders involved in this accident here. The biggest accident I am hearing since Talladega earlier this season, when we had a wreck of, I think it was 22 or 23 cars on the back straightaway there. As you see Custer in his final race for SJHR before Priest takes over the 41. Michael McDowell in the 34 involved. So many drivers. Alex Bowman, who it's looking like he's going to lose the 48 to Noah Gragson next season in this series. He's involved. So it looks like his final race for now is not going to end very well. Just so many drivers involved as we are back rolling. Track is cleaned up, and we are about ready for a restart here. Coming around to get the restart, we are going to have just 3 laps to go in the season. Harvick looking for that second win of the season and the final one of his career. Chase Elliott looking to get back on track after a couple of rather poor weeks, after a good run in Iowa though. And we are back green, and Bell goes 3 wide up the inside. Elliott gets shuffled out. Look at Ty Gibbs in the 54, the rookie who's only raced half the season. He was looking for third, now he drops back to 4th as Harvick takes over the point. 2 laps to go here in Reno, and Kevin Harvick leads, but Kyle Busch powers around the outside of Christopher Bell up into 2nd. Harvick, think he got a bit sideways there. Busch had a look but couldn't get anything of it as they come out of turn 4 to see the white flag. Here in Reno, big block for Harvick. He crashes into turn number 1, and the caution will come out and end the race with Harvick in the wall. Kyle Busch is going to win. And was there contact there down the front straightaway that wrecked Kevin Harvick? I think there just might have been between him and the 8 of Kyle Busch. Busch went all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack, and Harvick decided to block. Here's the full sequence there. Bit of contact between the 8 and the 4 as they came out of the corner. And as they came out of turn 4 here, you're going to see Kyle Busch just immediately still hook it left, try to get to the inside, and he just turned the 4 of Kevin Harvick, it looks like, as another look at that piece of contact there. Really tough corner panel to tire, looks like. And right there, bit of smoke out of the 4 car, though, before the 8, making me think that might have been a tire just blown right in front of Kyle Busch, and Busch ran in the back of the 4. There are your results. Trevor Banana picks up a win here today over Mickey and Jeffy Show. Christopher Bell, always, even when he's not up front there, he always finds a way to somehow finish up in those first few positions. Up in the second here at the conclusion of this race. Ty Gibbs finishing 3rd. How about Noah Gragson finishing 4th in that 42 after avoiding some massive accidents and really just capitalizing on mistakes from others, such as Chase Elliott going really wide on the restart. Austin Hill finishing 14th. Todd Gilliland 15th. And then pretty much everybody below, I believe, Luigi Plush Productions, that's Austin Dillon, has crashed out of this race. It's 19th through 34th here today, I believe, with Kevin Harvick. And, of course, 20th, Rodco Racing, that's Denny Hamlin. Everybody from 20th to 33rd was taken out in that big wreck on the restart right after the halfway break. And, of course, the first caution was Mr. Fly to the Sky, Zane Smith, hitting that inside wall and then just slamming into the outside wall after picking up that damage, being unable to really steer or correct it. But those are your results, and coming up are the final points for the season. Christopher Bell, the only one to crack 1,000 with 1,118 points and 3 wins on the season. He is your champion. We already knew that since last week. Congratulations to Mickey and Jeffy Show for, signing up for the champion. Kyle Busch goes to 2nd in the points after that. I'm sure he could be pretty happy with that, with how the second half of his season went, still finishing 2nd. And you can see there as well, Noah Gragson moves up to 17th in the standings. Alex Bowman drops to 21st. Ty Gibbs up to 24th after only running, I believe, 4 races this season. Maybe 4, I believe, in total, which is absolutely astounding. Brad Keselowski, 23rd in the standings this year. Not that great for him, given his teammate and driver, Chris Buescher, finished so well. Shane Van Gisbergen ends up 26th in the standings after strong runs at the 2 races he did at Allentown and then the North Dakota road course. Todd Gilliland, not the greatest of rookie seasons in this series, but we'll see what he could do next season as well. He will be back in that 38 car. SVG going full-time as well in the 91 for Trackhouse in Season 6. As here we were pretty much just into the part-timers who ran 1 or 2 races. Kimi Räikkönen, Jenson Button. Scott McLaughlin filled in for Joey Logano, who suffered an injury at Allentown, and he's been filling in ever since. Logano will be back for next season. Allgaier was part-time. Ayumu Iwasa as well. Brody Kostecki, Connor Daly, Austin Hill, sort of part-time, and everyone else pretty much below that. Thank you to everyone who signed up and supported me this season and everything here at the Pepsi Cup Series. Very grateful for all you guys. And we hope to have a great Season 6. Sign-up video will be out September 20th at 6 p.m. Make sure you don't miss that. You'll have a week to sign up for whoever you want and be entered in a random draw. And then we'll have the duels and obviously the Daytona 500 after that to kick off Season 6. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this season. Make sure to like and subscribe for more. Goodbye.